God chose your kind as the object of his love, I was the first in all heaven to bow down before you. My love, my hope for mankind was no less than his. But I have watched you trample that gift. I've watched you kill each other over race and greed, wage war over dust and rubble and words in old books. And yet in the midst of all this darkness, I see some people who will not be bound. I see some people who will not give up, even when they know all hope is lost. Some people who realize that being lost is so close to being found.
We are the kindred of God. We have no business with the serpents.
Yo, I'm a human, been here for 3 decades of a 10,000-year climb to travel to the Pleiades. Metaphysically intangible, build a faith consciously. Mega-minded animal subconsciously. Obsessive about the multiverse constantly. At war or peace. Instinctively, if not for the need of love, fear and care, to wear fresh gear and mohawk my hair. It's 2012, but we don't push the flying car. We push the space shuttle to get very far. The lights are lit with the stack smoking coal, smoking cigarettes, fast food, drinking alcohol. Vegan or vegetarian, some might say the women of earth are lesbian. Some debate the global climate change a hoax, like the Amityville horror happened because of ghosts. Half the food for half the population I will trash. Half the population in Switzerland recycle trash. Invisible people on a battlefield scram. Observe that naked body at an airport weapon scan. Nazi zombie war on Xbox 3. Kids logging on the internet at age 3. All the things that have been and all to come. All that has been Googled under the sun. All we take to then from now, we know where to go with everything somehow. The church tell you how to live, not where to go. In 2 billion years this whole galaxy gonna blow. I await the next clue man can comprehend, to leave the homeland before my species surely end. We need to know we got unlimited power before we count down the final earth hour. We make it happen, past doomsday, past the strike of the Death Star death ray. That's the point, we fulfill the destiny of a galaxy visiting being we can be.
You now have 1 minute to abandon ship. The ship will automatically destruct in T-1 minute.
You cannot find peace by avoiding life.
Yo, Eves. I'll smash my fists and bricks for Denzel Dow and talk about what the pig is doing to cats all around. We'll speak of what we plan to do about the current repression they pit, and we're not worried about getting off it, so let's deal with it. We will win, long as we try, we already won. The peace and freedom movement still flowing like a river run. The water on the sea, the flame that heats, the wind that carries life, the earth that births we. The ninth wonder of the world, the spirit of peace. Defend the ghettoed in and stand for all streets. The plan is absolute, trust in ourselves and our land. Practice what's preached and know when to give or take a hand. Study the program, be it if you want to see it. Believe in it, eat, sleep, breathe, think, teach it. Remember there's a lesson in all progress to be reflected. Let it guide you, power the people, and appreciatively accept it. Honor if we be referred to negative because we seek it. Then let history be judges as we break chains of injustice. If the old rule do not apply, the new ones will. We'll know what we want and earn it, respect respectfully still. We make them lower guns by eliminating the need for bills. Profit is not the motive, how ill can you feel? The eternal struggle of opposition based upon their unity gives mad emotion. Process of development, nothing in nature stands outside dialectic, unspoken, and based ideology and philosophy on solid and analyzers of concrete condition. Our analytical method using dialectical materialism, contradiction welcome to clarify and advance our struggle. We understand it necessary for growth, rebuttal, strength. With every weight lifted stabilizes muscle. We're armed, guarded as needed, but only in defense and continue hustle. It must be not forgotten why we need and persist until relief's given, word spread through the mist. Through the purple haze, fresh airs of ray, and today we in a day that defines the word crazed. So personally, I say I devote to giving praise and appreciate nature will comply with how it plays. Vision is lost, enter the solution in a torch. Hold light for tomorrow, I will, even if scorched. The flames of death will not hold me in a grip. If Osiris calls my name, I will greet him with a raised fist. No fear will allow in my heart. If tears fall as the cost, I will not be another continuation of the lost. I'm serving my purpose as my people need to be served. And if I ever fall victim to grief, strip me of what I heard. Nothing in this world matters more than the blessed of gift life. We all share plants and animals. What's the point if you can't enjoy it? They say to feel alive you must feel pain. There's good and bad the same. Let's not allow too much rain. Brother boy speaks for the free and stands for the human right. May the Almighty let freedom reign tonight. Word.
Angels of death on earth will end the wars before any humans are permitted to further explore and battle ourselves across the galaxy, intergalactically spreading atrocity. Like our ancestors delivered us overseas with a history of conquering neighboring bureaucracies. Through the enrichment of our progress to excel, the war has waged on as the population swell. Do we keep hell alive, empowering the feuds of dudes that shift power with poor attitudes? This is all competition, entertainment, and games played with the people's lives on a planet that pains. The human race can look at a mirror to see what matters, a reflection of the gods or a service that shatters. We have the option to be greater, work together before the next asteroid crater.
You're not in Kansas anymore. You're on Pandora, ladies and gentlemen. Respect that fact every second of every day. If there is a hell, you might want to go there for some R&R after a tour on Pandora.
All the money we spend defending our lives from human and human battles lets the shorelines dive. For our time on Earth we've spilled blood for ground. Not long enough for a mega volcano to come out from underground. Alexander the Great knew only what he saw, so the Chinese had to build a preventive Great Wall. Now that the solar system is within our reach, do something more righteous than an apartheid breach. Now that the Arctic climate indicates neglect, the entire human saga is tragically suspect. For the nations our armies are there to protect, or strike an offense against secret project. For our armies united that don't see eye to eye when the same hurricane crashes us from the sky, or when a solar flare blasts us from the sky. Together as we kill and together as we die.
Kansas anymore. You're on Pandora, ladies and gentlemen. Respect that fact every second of every day. If there is a hell, you might want to go there for some R&R after a tour on Pandora.
The purpose of wars on Earth is out of date. A mass extinction is the unfortunate fate. An individual can control the warrior trait under the command of a general gone irate. Nature versus human nature, who knows best? During economic struggle spark class protest. This time it's not only local, it's global. The soldiers on a spaceship conditioned inconsolable. We're on a spaceship, we're approachable. The difference now when the knowing is notable. In the past we had kingdoms and empires. Presently our continent's interneted with wires. This license to oppress success should expire. Trust is discouraged, but the victory is dire. Who do you love when the war is won? The human at the throne of the almighty sun.
Shades of gray. If that's a fact, the lower globe can't know what to say. Might as well be reading a fictitious book, not grasp the thought of the optimist outlook. Speaking truth, there's an iceberg in the booth. What's up with all the lies of the climate change too? Is that just the way it is, or do bodies need told? Written that the earth is over 5 billion years old. Making major moves without explaining orders first? No trust now, world's birthed in dirt. So tell how life hurts to be a pillar. This society is iller than health is a killer. I'm posted with some fresh dunks in an ice grill. Oil spills drown mills for 3 men on the hill. We're charging on horseback with heavy blades. Metaphorically speaking, I'm peace preaching better blazed.
My favorite. I'd love to have a tame one, but I wouldn't have the heart to cage him.
Well then, I have something for you. Cotton lemons. An empty cage. And now.
You can do magic. Teach me.
It is no magic. It is what we call optics. Separate patches which become one in the spinning. It is truth, but truth is not always appearance.
Darker days, I see the beauty always. Forward means the future is the attitude today. A lunatic with a plan can make pay. In the scheme of pins, type ahead like Andre. Giant, pumpkin goes Virgin, Christopher Walken. My words like that, shallow swim is just talking. Rather than that, some fools play dumb. It's over for the cows, McDonald's is overrun. My bodily condition is now that of Bigfoot's. The kick the ass status, not at all needing pushed. Boy, take the beating, the man smack a bitch. The whole fam rasp like wolves, burn like witch. Cursed, murked, goddamn. The flock of hungry hippos is looking to eat again. Bruce Wayne nearby, safari cruiser with a scud. The way of the planet Earth or by way of the blood.
Five, 4, 3, 2, X-1, fire.
This is the sound of ancient mystic practice. You're hearing voice also found beyond the atlas. You're listening, I'm channeling your soul. This is delicate, so I need control. Of the earth, moon, sun, stars in the universe, feeling back to whatever came first, stabilizing that true impact, in time to mind, connected intact. From them, new to old, presence like diamond and gold. Imitating the Schumann cavity resonance, absolute supernatural dominance, twilight graveyard solo seance, paranormal activity prominence, echoes at the native burial mound, exorcist with the wand in the ground. Haunt their dreams, make the earthling believe, make them look, make them leave, shook chakra body energy feeder. Take the clairvoyant prophets to your leader. As the world goes on,